A lot of people do not know it. All right. So what you're going to do, it's kind of hard to spot, but I'll tell you how to start looking for it. You'll see two fractions being subtracted, and there's something special going on. This is times 3 plus 1, and this is times 3 minus 1, okay? Times 3 plus 1 times 3 minus 1, okay? Now, it could also be times 3 minus 1 on the top and times 3 plus 1 on the bottom, okay? And I'll talk about that in a minute, okay? The first thing you need to understand is you have to understand which fraction is bigger, okay? So, and how would I know which fraction is bigger? Well, if I add 1 to this one and I subtract 1 from this one, that means the top is bigger than the bottom now, right? So the top is bigger than the bottom. So that means the second fraction is bigger. Yeah. So this fraction, the second fraction is bigger. So when you do plus 1 on the top, you know the second fraction is bigger. When you do minus 1 on the top, like on this one, so watch this. This is times 3 minus 1, and this is times 3 plus 1. Yeah. Now the second fraction is smaller. Okay. Second fraction is smaller. So when you do plus 1 on the top, the second fraction is going to be bigger. When you do plus 1 on the bottom, the second fraction is going to be smaller. All right. All right. Now what do I do? Okay, once I spot this trick, this is all I do. I call this the L shape, okay? You're going to do this, and you're going to do this. All right? Come on. And that. See the little L that I'm making? All right. So real quick, all you're going to do is you're going to add. I'm getting a crash here. I might have to restart this program in a minute. Yeah, let me do that real quick. All right, let me restart. Sorry, guys, because it's getting slower and slower. Because the more I erase and I add to that sheet, the more complicated it gets. So let me fix it now. All right. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to add those. So 9 plus 11 is 20. So that's going to be 20 over, and then you're going to multiply these. 11 times 32 is 352. So it's 20 over 352, which is 10 over, ooh, that sucks. What is that? 175, 176. I guess there's a 4 in there. And that becomes 5 over, what is that? 170, 85, 88? 88? Yeah, 88. 5 over 88. Okay? Now, this time, since the second fraction was bigger, it's going to be negative because you're doing a smaller fraction minus a bigger fraction. So it's going to be negative. On the second one, we do the same thing again. We add those. 5 plus 7 is 12. We multiply those. 7 times 22, I would do the 11's trick, right? I'd say 14 times 11, so 154, right? It actually might be better to leave that as 7 times 22, because then you can simplify, right? Make that 6 and make that 11, and then it's easier, yeah? So 6 over 77, yeah? All right. Now, this time it would be positive and not negative, all right? Why? Because the second fraction is smaller, and when you do a bigger fraction minus a smaller fraction, you get a positive answer, okay? All right.